Hello students. In this module, we are going to learn the topic sense of collective belonging. Sense of collective belonging in India mean to create a common emotion, mean the Indian people that they were the citizen of India. So in this module, we are going to learn the three topics, the meaning of the sense of collective belonging, then conclusion and map work. The sense of collective belonging. Nationalist movement spread when people belonging to different regions, communities began to develop a sense of collective belongingness. Undoubtedly, this sense of collective belongingness developed through the experience of united struggle. So in this module, we are going to learn about how does a sense of belonging develop in the mind of people who belong to different communities, different regions, and speak different languages. So, what are these beliefs? What are common bonds? Many culture processes contributed to it, like history, fiction, folklores, songs, popular prints, and symbols all played a part in the making of nationalism. It was seen in India during its freedom movement because these all things are, if the people saw the different pictures, different paintings regarding our history, they feel like that we are the part of India, and definitely this is our responsibility to do something for our country. Like a folklores, definitely the folklores are play a very vital role to make the people united. The symbols, the allegory. So in this module, we'll learn one by one the different symbols, the icons, the reinterpretation of history, everything we are going to discuss in next slide. So we take first example symbol. What is symbol? The certain figure and image become the identity of nation. In entire world, each and every country have a one symbol. Just we take an example, the Statue of Liberty. It symbolizes USA. So the question is arise, what is the symbol of India? The identity of a nation is most often symbolized in a figure or image. So in the 20th century, the identity of India came to be visually associated with the image of Bharat Mata. The image Bharat Mata, the first, it was created by Bankim Chandra Chattopadhyay in 1870 when he wrote Bande Mataram for our motherland. Later, this song, students, this song included in his noble Anand Mat and widely sung by the freedom fighter in the Swadeshi movement. Then this image was first painted by who created? The first created by Bankim Chandra Chattopadhyay and painted by the Abanindranath Tagore. Later, the image acquired many different forms as it was drawn by different artists. These things, the painting of Abanindranath Tagore, the figure of Bharat Mata, as a calm, composed, divine, and spiritual figure, and it became a symbol of nation for whom people were ready to sacrifice. The next example is folk song and folklores. Indian folk songs and folk tales sung by bards, that means wandering poets, played an important role for making the idea of nationalism. This gave a true picture of traditional culture which was corrupted by the foreigners. So in Bengal, we have to take example in Bengal, Rabindranath Tagore, and in Madras, Nitisha Sastry collected a massive collection of folk tales and songs which lead the movement for the folk revival. As the national movement developed, nationalist leader accepted symbol which unified Indians. We all know that our national anthem, it is also written by Sri Rabindranath Tagore. The next example, icons and symbols. Icons and symbols were used in unifying people and inspiring them. For this, during the Swadeshi movement, a tricolor of flag was designed in Bengal. The color of the flag is red, yellow, and green. It had 8 lotuses representing the 8 provinces and a crescent moon representing Hindu and Muslim. It shows the Hindu-Muslim unity. Afterward, by 1921, Gandhiji had designed the Swaraj flag. The Swadeshi flag, it was created in and designed in Bengal, and the second flag is designed by Mahatma Gandhi during the Swaraj movement. It was a tricolor having a spinning wheel in the center representing the Gandhian ideal of self-help. The Gandhian ideal of self-help, carrying the tricolor, and this tricolor is red, green and white, holding it overhead during marches and became a symbol of challenge for Britishers. The next one is reinterpretation of history. Indian began feeling that to instill a sense of pride in the nation, Indian history had to be thought about differently. Another means of creating feeling of nationalism was explaining the meaning of history again. The nationalist writer urged the readers to take pride in India's great achievements in the past and struggle to change the miserable condition of life under British rule. Unification of people involves some problems when the past that was being glorified was Hindu and the image celebrated were taken from the Hindu iconography. The people of other community felt out. So these are the example how we have to feel, how we have to create the sense of collective belonging. So last, what is the conclusion of this entire chapter? A growing anger against the colonial government brought together various groups and classes of Indians into a common struggle for freedom in the first half of the 20th century, where the peoples are feel like that we are become united, then we are change our lives. So, however, different expectations of the diverse group pose a constant threat to unity. The Congress, under the leadership of Mahatma Gandhi, tried to channel people's suffering into organized and united movement for independence. He fought the unity between the people and continuously tried to resolve the differences and the grievances and tried to be alienate and groups. So these are the conclusion. The role of Mahatma Gandhi, it is a very important role in this movement, and we are studied different movement started by Mahatma Gandhi in this module and in this chapter. This is the end of the chapter. In the next slide, we are going to learn the different areas where the different sessions held and where the different incident occurred. This is a part of your curriculum and this is very important for your exam also. You see that in the first slide of in this map, the important centers of Indian national movement, the important centers like a Jallianwala Bagh massacre in Punjab, Amritsar, the movement started by Mahatma Gandhi in Gujarat district, it's Kheda, then the Dandi, the Ahmedabad, Chauri Chaura, the Champaran district, Bihar, these all are here. Just see this map carefully, it is going to help you in the examination. The next map is showing the differentiations held by the Indian National Congress in the different years, like a Calcutta session in September 1920, the Nagpur session in December 1920, and the Madras session in 1927. You just see the map carefully. This is the end of the chapter. This is my request to all. Please learn one time thoroughly the entire NCERT chapter and do the NCERT question answers also. Thank you so much.